Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah, Captain Vic, I messed up. I thought I originally set it for 5:05. And I went back in to change it to start right back at 5 o'clock. And I think I clicked it to 5:15 and clicked out of it and then went, wait a minute, that's not right. And went back to change it. And I don't know. People are like, she has no idea when she's going to start. God only knows. But I'm here. I'll start when I start. That's when I start. When I go live, you'll know that I'm started. There we go. Welcome in.
Well, okay, then. Just whenever you decide to start, you just start whenever you want to start.
I just start whenever I start. Yeah.
It's your channel. You start when you want to start.
Yeah. I'd be that way.
Hey, Captain Vic, how's it going? Silver Keys, hello. Kevin, hello.
Mr. Blue, hello.
Mr. Blue.
It was a travel day for us, so I'm kind of discombobulated. We haven't been home very long. Kevin, we were up in Zootown today. We had an appointment up there, so up at 6, out of here by 7:30, got back about 2:30, had to drop off to the house and then run into town to pick up prescriptions and come back. Chew, hello.
Hello, Chew. How are you?
Welcome in. Oh, you've got I have a new thing and you have a new thing. That's the only new thing I've got today. But let's take a look at this. Abington. Now, is this a new one or is this the one you had before?
This is a new one. The other one I had, emphasized had, was a $5.
You traded up.
Well, I didn't plan on trading up. I was going to keep what I had because I liked what I had, and then went to the coin show on Saturday, and I saw this note. So I asked the guy. I said, "Hey, that's nice." He said, "Yeah, you're that guy from there that likes those notes." I said, "Yeah, that's me." He said, "Oh, good." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how much is that note?" He said, "Well, I paid $1,250. I'll take $1,300." I said, "Okay, let me think about it." So I showed him my other note, the one that I had.
Yes.
I'll show everybody a picture. They can remember. Let me see here.
Lisa, welcome in.
Hey, Lisa, because it's a really important part of the story.
We don't want to miss any of the good stuff.
Oh, no. It's really good stuff. There's a picture of that. So that's the one I had. So it's an 1882 brownback $5 note. This is from the First National Bank.
But it was still a 20 fine.
Yep.
Oh, wait, the one with 30. Okay.
So, it's a little bit older. It's 20 years older. It's 1882. This one's in 1902. So he said, "Oh, that's a nice note." He's there looking at it. He looks at the front, and he flips it over and looks at the back, and he flips it over and looks at the front, and he flips it over and looks at the back, and he holds it up to the light, and it says it's got minor restoration. So he and another guy are trying to find the restoration. I said, "Dude, I don't know. I bought it. I don't know." He said, "That note is worth $4,000.
What?
Really? Okay. Well, let me walk around a minute. I'll be back in a minute. So I'll walk around. So I'll remember he's asking $1,300 for this one. So he said that one's worth $4,000. So I walk around for about 30 minutes and I go back and I take this note and I lay it on the desk. And I said, "Well, how will you trade for this note and that note?" He said, man, he looks at it again, flips it over, flips it back, flips it over, flips it back. He said, "I'll give you $1,000 in this note for that note." I said, "How about $1,200? He said, "Okay." And he shook my hand. He gave me $1,200 cash in this note, and I gave him that note. Well, you might say, well, 1,200 plus 1,300 is 2,500. He said, "That's worth 4,000. Yes. but I only paid $600 for that.
So you got another 600 on top of that in value.
I came out $1,900 to the good.
Yeah.
Basically. So,
and he wasn't going to give you 4,000 for it anyway.
If I was sold, he probably would have sold it outright to me, or he would have bought it outright probably for $3,000, maybe 2,500, $3,000.
Yeah.
But it's like I didn't have a People's National Bank. I have a First National Bank.
Right.
So I have one, but
it's not in the condition, but it's still valuable in the condition.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one. Yes. I mean, it's not the best, but I'll find another one. And then I have this one from the First National Bank. So I'm okay on First Nationals. But this one, and on the way home, I got to look at the serial number. 615-516.
No way. It's the same front and back.
It's a radar note.
It's a radar. 615.
Man, if that K or an H would have been the other letter, I said, man, that'd have been sweet.
That would have been really something.
But yeah, it's pretty. So I mean, it's a nice note. So I was pretty tickled, and that cut is normal. They just didn't cut them very, very well. But yeah, I was pretty happy with the coin show. So I was like, oh, that's good.
Well, and what's the 8819 number on it?
Oh, so that's the National Bank number. 8819 is the National Bank number for the People's National Bank of Abingdon.
And what year is it again?
It's an 02.
Oh, because it would have been really something had the 8819, if it had been, I don't know, 1919 or something. But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And this is another 1902 note, similar design, but this one's from the First National Bank.
First National.
Yeah. The only thing is, did you get it, Bill? Outstanding. And I got to try to figure out who signed it. It's there, but it's so faint. The other bill that I had, the names were really legible, and I could figure out who signed them, the teller or the cashier and the president. But it's not a remainder note. It had been issued, but still cool. I like it. So that's silly stuff we like, Whee! So all the way down there, and then I bought me another firefighter medal. Guy had a firefighter medal and bought it. So,
well, if you aren't collecting the things that matter to you or have meaning for you or whatever, then why? Oh,
100%. Yep.
I just think you should enjoy the items that you collect, especially if it's the ones that you intend to hang on to. That would be the best reason ever.
And I'm hoping I'll go back down there and he'll have that bill down there for maybe. He'll realize, it's not really worth that $4,000. He'll have it for $1,000. I'll just buy it back. What do you got there? What is this checklist you got?
This is just it's a book I had in some of my junk here. Some of my good stuff. It is a record book of coin collecting.
Oh, Mark, you're one to talk, Mark. He said, I had a horse. Mark went with this to the coin show. He said I had a horseshoe around my neck.
This has gold, regular, and commemorative issues, and it has U.S. and Canada in it. And it has a place for you to mark.
Oh, what you have? And then great. That's nice.
And, those $2.50 gold pieces, the $5 gold pieces, but silver commemoratives, modern commemoratives, and then some Canada at the back. Keep in mind that this was printed in 1995. But I thought it was cool if somebody was looking for a way to keep track of their collection. So, checking 500 dimes, cross your fingers. Well, if you don't find a dime in them, send them to me and I'll see if I can find a dime. Mark, happy to look through them for you. Cross the fingers. 1916, I imagine, is what you're looking for.
That would be nice. Yeah.
I'm sorry, taking a drink of my.
Yeah, Ben picked up a 1893S Morgan. That's
You're kidding.
That's the key, or one of the keys. Yep.
Only 100,000 of those.
Yeah.
That were minted, and who knows how many.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. We know are left.
Because obviously, I still need one of those. I still need quite a few Morgans. I sort of gave up on them for the time being, trying to finish my other books. But
well, they get so daggone expensive,
Yeah, yeah. And I with my maples, I'm like, well, I'm almost at the point where do I go ahead and try to finish it, or do I just sell them off? Because I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, but oh well. 500 dimes. Well, good for you, Mark. If you get bored or tired of it, send them on my way. I'll look through them for you. Although dimes are harder. That little mint mark can be a booger to see. I'm assuming you must have like a microscope that has a screen or something that you can pop them under it, because I don't.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah. I think in a like what you're doing, you'd almost have to. So, are you feeling better? Is your ear infection?
Yeah, I still got a little bit of a cough. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not too awful bad, but still just aggravation.
Yes. Yeah. I did not see an update today from Big T. What did he put out an update today?
I talked to him on the phone. He called me.
Okay.
And he said that she's still on a ventilator.
Right.
He sent me a picture of her monitor and her vital signs and all that stuff. So everything looks a lot better today. Got a little low-grade fever, which is not uncommon when you have that much infection.
Infection, yeah. Actually, the fever's good. It's your body's way of saying, hey, we're fighting this.
And they're hoping might come off the vent tomorrow, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But don't expect her to come home till sometime next week.
Oh, yeah. Will she be able to come home, or will they need to do a little therapy with her to?
Well, he said they got a home health nurse approved through insurance. So I'd say that person would probably come home or come with them. So I think they'll be okay. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good news. It's hard to, once you're on that ventilator, it's difficult to come off of it unless you're, really right.
Yeah.
If you're struggling at all a little bit, it's tough to come off of it and stay off of it and do well. So Gold Maple, how are you? I'm doing well.
Hey, Gold Maple.
You are?
Doing good. Thanks for asking. We did pick up some trade dollars and some seeded dollars at the show.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we were out of stock on those. So picked up a roll of 25 Ds. 25 Ds or 25 Ps. Gotta get my little magnifier out here and see. Yeah, 2025 Ds. Got a roll of 2025 D. Lincoln cents. Haven't seen any of the new stuff yet. Haven't seen any of the new coins yet. Waiting on those to come out, at least locally here. Are you muted?
Sorry about that. I stepped away really quick to close the shade. The sun was coming on the side right against my face and I couldn't see the screen. And that window shade is the only one I can't reach. I can't reach up. When he opens it all the way, then I can't reach up and pull it down. So I get my cooking tongs and reach up and grab it and pull it down. It was just perfect timing. The sun is coming in. It's just sinking real low there in the west, and it's coming in that window and blinding me. But we had a nice drive today, which pretty much all it was. His appointment was at 10:40, and we left at 12:30. We left the big town of Missoula, Newtown, to come back. So we didn't. But influenza is rampant here.
Yeah.
Just rampant. And so every place that we go, and I don't get political or whatever, but we're both at high risk. So we avoid exposure. So we had to get some stuff at Lowe's, and I did pick it up curbside. I'm sorry. That app was a train wreck. They have where you check in and you say, I'm parked in curbside pickup number 1 and I'm here. But the I'm here button was all the way down here. And I could just see the top of the blue, and I couldn't click it to say I'm here. We literally sat there for probably 10 minutes as I tried to work through it to get it to work. I even tried to turn my phone sideways landscape, thinking that might help, and it wouldn't turn landscape. And finally, this kid just comes out the door with our stuff, and we're like, oh, well, I guess it went through.
Yeah, gee, thanks, pal. Glad you could make it.
Yeah. And we had to get a new exterior door because we have an exterior door that when it rains, it leaks water in. It was never sealed under the threshold. The threshold isn't even affixed to anything underneath. And the bottom of the door frame on both sides is rotted. So I heard about that gold maple, and my goodness, my heart goes out to all of them. To everyone involved, to all the responders that have to respond to something like that, to the parents. There's just no words for something like that. There's no words. The first responders, the law enforcement, the teachers, the kids themselves, it's horrible. Mussel shell, welcome in. And of course, up where you're at, it's a very seldom occurrence. And here in the US, it just seems like it's all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anyone can become numb to it. I certainly can't, but well, I imagine so, Gold Maple. Yeah.
Hey, Brianna. How's it going?
Michelle,
hello.
Go out to all of you. It's a terrible thing. Mussel Shell, how are you doing these days? How are you? I see you here and there, but I haven't talked with you. Oh, we got about 22 watching now. Well, All right. I'm going to drop, I don't know if Ray is going to pop in or not, but I'll drop this one more time in case Ray does pop in. And we will get started. Kevin, I see your emails. So how I'll do this, Kevin, I'll go, Ashes will go, and then we'll do your emails.
Hey,
Right.
Philip the board, Angie Crowell. Hello, hello.
If that sounds good, if you're still there, Kevin. Perfect. Angie Crowell, welcome in. Philip the board, how are you, Philip the board? Welcome, welcome. All right, I'll go through some of my stuff. Other than the book, not a lot new, but you never know. So, and then we'll go to Ashes, and then we'll hop on over there to the emails for Kevin.
That's right, Gold Maple. Let's talk coins. There we go. Gold, silver, currency, coins. Let's go.
Let's talk about some good stuff here. Oh. All right, all right, all right. I have 2 Dansko books. These are the modern commemorative type books, 83 to 2004. This book, I have $40 on it. This is Dansko number 7062-1 right there, if it would. This does have extra pages in it. I got this book from Ray, and he did put extra pages in it, and they are marked. So even if you're pricing it out there saying, well, I can pick up any Dansko for $40, you can't pick up one with extra pages in it for that. And then the second one is volume 2, and it's 7066 commemorative dollars from 95 up. It also has extra pages in it. And I'm asking $75 for it. And this one is a tougher book to get. And again, with the extra pages, I'm asking $75 for that. These can ship media mail since they're books. Dansko pages are not cheap for sure, Philip the board. I think depending on what you're getting, they're running between, like, I don't know, $8 to $10 each a page, plus shipping, depending on where you get them. So I also have the checklist and record book, US and Canada coin collectors. It is a paperback book.
Hello, Ida Herring. How are you? Welcome in.
Ida Herring, how are you? Small cents, dimes. You can mark what you've got. Quarters, gold pieces, and the Canadian stuff is towards the back. I'm asking $5 for that. This is printed 1995. It is a Whitman book. Everybody's interested in that. I'd have to talk to you. I'll probably try calling you tomorrow to visit about this package. All right. 1923. Okay. These are Buffalo nickels. I have 12 of them in here. I was asking between $2 and $3 each, depending on the year. If you get all 12, I'll take $20. They are all readable dates, nothing special about any of them. A 23, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, 29, 29, 35, 36, 36, 37. I have an 1853 Trime here. Does have a readable date. Pay no attention to that. I'm asking $20 for it. Gosh, I didn't even look to see what they closed at today. 81.
Silver is 81.81 roughly, run out of $82. So.
All right.
Silver's or gold's at 5,039. Silver's about 82.
Yeah, Angie, it's a 3 cent. Ida, I'm not taking, I don't have new donations, but what I did, Ida, was I laid everything out and I took a video of each of the packets of stuff. The one for donated in memory of Starika, and then the one that's just from my channel. And I videotaped it, and I've got to edit it, but I'm just going to put out a video that this is what's in this lot. And then we can just put a link to that video on the spreadsheet and they can just go and look. And that way you don't have to do it when you get it. You don't have to try to, explain what it is.
My package is going out Friday. And so should have it by Wednesday next week.
Yeah.
So.
And I can enter those on the spreadsheet too and provide the link and everything too. I just thought that was an easier way to do it. And then I have one item from Ben that's a direct donation and one item from Ashes that's a direct donation, but it will all be completely marked.
Angie's asking about Starika. She said, "What?" ? She hadn't heard.
Angie, Starika passed away in July, the first part of July. He had been quite ill. And just wasn't able to, he just wasn't able to recover. He just had too many health issues. So, yeah, it was a really sad deal. He and I had met up on numerous occasions, and I visited with he and his mom, and so yeah. So from then on, for the rest of the year, every time I did a giveaway, I donated something to St. Jude's in memory of Starika, because that was something he was passionate about too, was kids. So, all right. On to, how about I move over to Ashes here? I'm just kind of, although he's muted, so he might be on the phone.
No, I'm good.
Scott, we were talking about that earlier. It's a tragedy. It's just a tragedy and a travesty that such a thing would occur. And I cannot imagine the mental illness that causes someone to do such a thing. So,
Well, it would be so much easier because the end result of any active shooter event, violent intruder event, is nearly 100% always the same end result.
yes.
Just, I mean,
Just get to the end result without taking
just do the end result and don't shoot these kids. I mean, my gosh, the kids hadn't done anything to anybody.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, I don't advocate for,
right. Yeah, I'm saying,
but yeah, if that's what's in your mind, because you want to make a name for yourself or something, those kids, they did nothing to deserve that.
And that's part of my job. I do that planning with here at home a lot. So it's crazy. So
I'll tell you a story.
Go ahead. I got to answer the phone. You tell a story while I answer the phone.
I have a beloved. He was a professor at first, and he became just a beloved friend beyond that. And unfortunately, he moved, and we kind of lost touch for a little bit, but reconnected after I'd graduated college, and he was teaching at Roseburg or Umpqua Community College in Roseburg, Oregon. And on October 1st, it's been 9 years ago, a shooter entered their college. And the story behind it actually is that morning, he and his best friend, who was also a teacher, had a conversation about the classrooms. And for some reason, his friend preferred teaching in this other classroom. And so they switched. And this morning, they were both in the middle of teaching, and my friend Greg heard some strange noises. And at first, they kind of joked, wow, they must be having a good time next door, because it seemed like it was a bunch of laughter. And quickly realized it was not laughter. It was an active shooter that killed 9 people that day, including his best friend in the classroom next to him. And the PTSD and the horror that he has been through since then, it left such a horrible mark on him that he nearly didn't survive it. He just and PTSD is real outside of the military. It's real. And so, every time one of these shootings come up, and I, for some reason, I had seen it on the TV. I knew it was active. I knew it was happening. And I got immediately on Messenger, and I'm, Greg, check in, Greg, check in, Greg, check in. And he didn't. And when he finally checked in, it was simply, I'm here. I can't talk. And it almost destroyed his whole life. And out of that, I'm gonna post a link for y'all. If you ever want to read a book full of meaning, this book is called One Horse Town. whoops, that's the second one. Where's the, let's see. Let me get, here it is. This is free if you have Kindle. It's free right now. So this is the first book, and it's called A Castaway. And it's about Al, a fictional character who survives a mass shooting at his school where his best friend is among the dead. And he decides to run away from his trauma and depression to a small town in Montana where he thinks nothing can hurt him. And of course, I know the story behind it, but Greg wrote this book with my help in 2 weeks. He went on a writing retreat to a cabin in the woods. And when I say he wrote it in 2 weeks, we literally, and my husband will confirm this, I was up all hours of the night with him while he poured this out. And it is one of the most fantastic reads. Every time I read it, I find more in it. His sense of humor is so very dry. But even the title, A Castaway, has dual meanings. And then he went on, the first link that I put is the second book, One Horse Town. And Greg is still not all right, but he's getting by. You know, he's doing okay. So these things, you know, it's like a death in the family. It's something you get through, but you don't ever get over it. And you get more distance from it. And there was a point there one night with Greg that he was trying to write about it in this book. And I said to him, because he saw some terrible things there, the students that he knew, that he had interacted with. And I said to him, the thing about it, Greg, is it can't hurt you now, today, any more than it already has. And he said, he's lived with that. You know, every time it starts to overwhelm him, he's like, it can't hurt me more than it did the day he lost Larry, his best friend, Greg. So, but yeah. So Greg he has a PhD. He teaches writing composition, Old English. He speaks Old English. He's a pretty cool guy. But so I'll get off this. What prompted it, Bill, was there's another shooting. There's a very rare occurrence for Canada, up in Canada today. The shooting that happened with my friend Greg was at Roseburg, Umpqua Community College. And it was 9 years ago. And so if you have a Kindle Unlimited, read The Castaway and then pick up that second book. I can't tell you. Yeah, he has my name in it. I'm in the forward of it. In fact, I probably.
Yeah, I decided, we talked about that earlier. I talked to Big T, called me, and I let everybody in the stream know. So yeah, maybe tomorrow they get her off the vent. So we'll see. She did open her eyes and look at him, tried to say something to Big T, and hey, Moose Socks, how's it going? So she is improving. Her vital signs all look a whole lot better. So she is on the right road and on the right path to getting better, it seems. So continue prayers for Mama T and Big T.
Absolutely. And so, folks, in saying that, give them some grace, because quite likely we'll not have another flea market this weekend unless one of us steps in to to do it for them. And I may be available Sunday. I don't.
It's an hour and a half ride for Big T to go to the hospital where they flew Mama T to. And so he went today. He's not going tomorrow. He's going to go back on Friday. But he's going to call the hospital and they'll give him a report. So it's, as you can imagine, it's a hard ride to get up there. So.
Moosox, welcome in. Brianna, welcome in. Yeah, she was bad, but they've got her on the right track now. So hopefully, and it sounds like maybe she'll have some care after she comes home too.
Yeah.
Which will be good. You sleep a lot better in your own bed. No lie about that. All right. We're going to head over here to Ash's
right.
Shy Guy Crinkle Fry.
Hey, Shy Guy, my favorite taxpayer. How's it going?
How are you?
So everything I'm showing tonight is all new. Picked up at the coin show this weekend. So 1794, 8 real. Get my little focus to focus. There we go. This one has chop marks. 1794.
Absolutely, Ida. That's what makes a community, when people hold each other up and stick together.
More chops. This one is 300 on this one.
Love the chop marks. Ray says, eyes closed, sitting on my hands.
And then there's an 1804. This one's out of Peru. Another one with chop marks. $1,804. It's 325.
What's the best book for chop marks? I mean, I think I've got a couple of websites.
Yeah, I think there's some books. I don't know of any books. I'm sure there's some out there. I just don't know of any.
Yeah.
Here's an 1808 chop marked. Chop marked. Chop marked. Probably a chop mark. 1808. This one's 300. Chop marks here and there. Super nice. Chop marks are more rare. Date is rare. 1808, 1804, 1794. And a lot of these actually were used in colonial times because we didn't have our own money. It was hard to get English silver. So. And here's a seated dollar. This is an 1859 seated dollar. Here's another 1859. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Good to see you. Here's an 1872. The 59 neither one of them have no motto, right? There's no motto on those. So if you have a Dansko 7070, you need one of these for that dollar page. You also need one of these for the dollar page. Here's a 72 with motto. This one's had a little love, but still hard to come by. And then here is the other dollar you need for that dollar page. It's a trade dollar. This one has a hole. It's 1874 with a hole. It's a nice coin other than the hole and this cut and that ding. And this cuts on the other side as well, right through there. And there's a ding. We do 315 on this one. If anyone's interested, 315. All these coins have been tested. We test them to make sure they're legitimate, 100% guarantee anything you buy from me.
Matt, welcome in.
Here's an 1877 trade. This one's 345. $18.77. You know, when you see our coins, we usually have a grade on it. That's Ben is really good at grading coins. And here's how I know, and I can confirm that. He had these $3 half-dollars that he said they were 65, and he sent them off to PCGS, and they came back 65. So here's a 1944 MS65 Walking Liberty $half-dollar with some crescent toning around the edge right there.
If he ever needs a side gig, maybe they'd hire him.
Yeah, they do better than some of the folks they got working there.
That's what I was thinking.
And this one's 130. That small stuff is hard to test, Bill.
There's a trick to it, Bill.
Yep.
You got to look on page 8 or 9 of the book.
Yep. There's a disc.
Yeah, and you got to put it on the disc.
Yep.
And use the wand.
Here's a 45. Also sent that one in, thinking it was a 65. Came back a 65. That was 120. If it didn't have that place right there on the wing, it may have got a 66. Well, I think you're there, Shot.
He tried the disc.
Oh, really? And here's a 45. D stands for Denver. A little bit of toning on this one. You can see the toning right there. Also a 65. You can type in those last 8 digits. Go to PCGS website. Type in those last 8 digits. And anything that's the gold shield will have pictures. And you can see the up close and personal pictures of the coin. And this one is also
stand for dun 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 dun. Ashes always has the goodies, Shy Guy.
We try to have something for sure.
He has the same problem with 2.5 gold pesos. Huh. Did he used the disc and the wand, huh? Interesting.
There's a 44. That was 65. Here's a 43. 60. 42. 60. And I've got a lot of type coins I'm going to go through here. Here's an 1861 3-cent trime. That's wrong. It's 75% silver, not 90%. It's 75% silver on trimes. I'll correct that. 75% silver. They had like a little repair done right there, but still a nice coin. And because of that repair, that's right there. 95, only 497,000. Need this for your type book for your 7070. Here's an 1866 with rays. There's the rays. You can see right there. That was 50. Here's 1867. little harder one to see, but it is a 67. This one has rays. 23. And if you're saying, what do you mean by rays? I'll show you right here. Here's a 68. Really nice coin. There's no rays in between the stars. So you need one of each one of these for your Dansco 7070. A really nice one there. Uh, 1913 in Barbadine. 11 bucks. 1875S, 20 cents silver piece. $1.45. 1901S, Barber $half. $65. No, it's not too late, Tommy. She hasn't gone to the emails yet. Go ahead and send her an email. Early bird using the early bird trade day email. Silver keys.
Yep. Just type it in. It's going to drop in the chat here really quick, and we'll be going to emails next. So yeah, go ahead and send them.
25 Stone Mountain. It's got a little tape line on the front and the back. Just caused some toning. Really didn't hurt the coin at all. And this is a nice, on Stone Mountains, if you don't know, you look at the Stone Mountain and you look at the leg. And if it still has some roundness to it and is not flat, it is a better grade coin. This one does have a edge where something tapped it from another coin there in the bag probably, but it's a nice coin. That was $150. Only have about 10 more. I'll be done. 1914S, Barber half. 65. There's 1875 Shield nickel. 55. I looked at proof Shield nickels this weekend. Proof seated dollars. Looked at a bunch of proof type coins. I was like, I don't have anything like that. And I did pretty good on that dollar. Maybe I could buy one. I couldn't find one I liked. But I'm very, as I say, I'm very frugal, or most people would say cheap, but I'm frugal. And so I didn't have to have it. So 1882 for 34. 1905 Barber dime. 11. 05S. 13. 06. 11. Here's 1874 Shield nickel. 1874. It's 38. Here's a 70. For 40. 71. Even in this grade, this is a harder one to get. One of the lower vintage ones, that was 90. 69. 15. 72. 18 and 72. 47. Here's a 1834 cat bust $half. 155. And if anybody is interested in 2026 ASCs, I have those for $140. $140. These are fresh out of a tube.
Boom, ba boom. 2025.
Roll of 2025 D's. Cents. Someone will make a reasonable offer on the whole roll. We'll see. I'll let you have the whole roll. Or I can split it. You needed a P. There's a P's, and these are D's. So I have a few of those left. But just let me know in the chat. And Miss Keys, thanks for letting me come up. And
you betcha.
I'll be hanging out here for a few minutes. Oh, let me show you this. One more. Take a look at this. Pretty coin.
Ooh,
1867.
that is gorgeous. Now you're sending that off for grading, right?
No.
No?
No, I'm not. No.
Boy, that's pretty.
And that came in that same set that had the 85 and 86. Those went in Ben's collection. And then
yeah, that has a higher mintage, but you don't get them in that condition.
no, you don't find them that nice at all. So it is pretty nice coin. So.
Wow.
But that's all I got for right now. I'll be in the chat. I'll still be in the channel, but I'll be in the chat here. If anybody needs anything or wants anything, just type it in and I'll watch for it.
All right. And folks, we'll go over to the emails next, and Kevin, you'll be up. If you need to reach Ashes, just type !Ashes. His info will drop from the bot. If you need the information to sell, !Sell, and there you go, earlybirdtradeday@gmail.com. That's the email to send it to. Remember, 1 item per email. Clear photos, please. Unless you're selling the items as a lot, 1 item per email. Make sure that you have a clear description, including the weight, the metal content, what your ask price is, whether it's a bin or a starting bid, what your shipping info or shipping fees are, and then your payment info in every email, please. Benjamin, how are you? You got me some treasures. Ooh. Treasures are fun. All right, we're going to head over to the emails now. I can't wait to see what you got me. All right, we're going to start with Kevin Rose. Let me make this bigger. That might be too big for y'all. If you need Kevin's information, just type plain old Kevin in the chat there, and Kevin's information will drop. Kevin takes Cash App and PayPal friends and family. The information's right there, including his email. First up, we have a diamond sword. We have 3 nines fine, silver, diamond sword, and scabbard. It is 16.5 grams total weight with a 0.17 carat weight diamond. It is tested. Starting bid, $90. His ship is $6. Let's take a look at this. Pookie. Welcome in, Pookie. Must have got all the chickens taken care of and food eaten and dogs and whatever else. There's the diamond right there. And the end of that. And it does have a scabbard. It looks like that is a hand-wrapped silver. Well, I'll come back to the beginning here. Get another look at them. Be a cool letter opener or something to pick the olives out of your drink. Oh, I didn't see you, sorry. Currently eating. Oh man, she made some bagels the other day that looked like, whoa, sourdough bagels. No interest in that. We'll move on to the next one. Fino, I saw an email from you, so you'll be up third. We have a 3/9 fine copper sword with a 0.15 carat LG black diamond. 4.88 grams total, starting bid 40, ship is 6. He says this is his first copper sword. There's a confirmation of the weight. There it is in hand. Lab grown. I was running that through my head. I was like, I know what that means. So it's a lab grown black diamond in the end here. Any interest in the copper? Get to the copper. All right. We have here a 3/9 fine silver braided silver cuff bracelet, adjustable. It is 11.8 grams, 3/9 fine silver, starting bid of 75, ship of $6. You can see he's got it stamped there. And shined up. It can be squeezed down or opened up to fit a larger wrist. He says it is adjustable, starting bid 75, ship of $6. No interest there. We'll move on to the next item. We have a second silver bracelet. This is 3/9 fine silver stamped native pattern. It's 7.89 grams of 3/9 fine silver. Starting bid of 55. Ship is $6 on this as well. And there you are with the get in there so you can see that stamped design on it. How cool is that? Phenotypical, how are you? This one is beautiful. You can see the stamp there. And you can also see Kevin's maker's mark here, the rose. Starting bid of 55. Kevin's last item, we have a sterling and opal mosaic bracelet. It is a size 6 to 6.5. It is 925 sterling, starting bid of 140. The ship on this is $6. $6. Take a look at the color in that. How pretty is that? With the different shapes. He did not make this opal bracelet. He says it is 925. Pretty little bracelet. Very colorful for sure, Scott S. All right. Again, I'm going to drop Kevin's information in the chat if anybody would like to reach out and make an offer. He says he cleaned up the silver and tightened the settings on the opal mosaics. So up next, we have TJ and then phenotypical after that. TJ, are you still in the chat? I just want to make sure before I open the email up. And then we'll come back to panel. Oh, he's here. All right. This is from TJP. He takes Cash App, PayPal Friends and Family. This item is $30 shipped. It is Simpsons Gold Foil, Bart, Lisa, Maggie, Homer, and Marge. You're welcome, Kevin. $30 shipped. Captain Vic says, Scott, have you shipped me out yet? I have not seen these Simpson ones before. I don't know what the actual gold foil, the gold content is. But you do have the Simpsons, the Simpsons. They are gold foil, so they're marked 24 karat on them somewhere. All right. We will move on to the next one. Oh, they're marked on the back. Okay. These are also gold foil. We have Pac-Man. $30 shipped for these. Waka, 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 waka. Pac-Man. Here we go. And again, these are $30 shipped. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde are the names. All right, I'm going to drop the email here if anybody would like to reach out to Tommy John, TJP. There is the email if you'd like to reach out and maybe make an offer or discuss these. You are welcome to, and we will go on to phenotypical. Pheno, are you here? And Scott S says it's not here yet. Sometimes Yahoo takes a few minutes for it to come in, Captain Vic. Pheno says, I am here. I thought you were. All right. Pheno has a shovel barrel pin, rhodium plated silver. Proud miner, rockhound, gold prospector, etc. Show off your pride. Are you into metal detecting? Got a club? Are you a miner, gold prospector, rockhound, gardener, digger of some sort? Heck, just like shovels. Perfect pin to show off that pride. Would make the perfect gift for someone you may know. Rhodium silver-plated barrel back pin for hats, suits, jackets, bags, etc. Anywhere a pin can safely go. Perfect for a club member, for a club or membership as a members-only gift or part of their membership. Ideas are endless for this unique style rhodium-plated silver shovel pin. Manufacturer is out of business, and I have the remaining lot, so get them while you can, as there is a limited supply. It is 3/8 inch by 1 5/8 inch pin with a barrel clasp closure, rhodium plated silver over 4.42 grams. Bin $24.99, free shipping in the US. PayPal, Cash App. Let's take a look at these. So that is a barrel pin. If you're familiar with them, they just turn to slide shut there. And it looks like you have more than one available. Get the remaining lots. You can get them while you can. There is a limited supply. Again, $24.99, free shipping in the US. He has 30 available. PayPal and Cash App. And I will add that if anybody's interested. Cool little shovel. All right. All right, all right, all right. That's all the emails we have for now. We'll run back over to the panel. And I believe we have Ray in the basement. Ray, are you ready to come up?
I am.
You am.
Let me do
That's the thing, right? Pheno, look up rhodium spot and see what that's doing, and then maybe be interested in those shovels. All right, there's Ray.
All right, let me get the camera adjusted.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, so first up, I have a couple of pesos here.
I'm going to step away for just a moment to refill my teacup.
So we have a 1934 and we have a 1944. These are 72% silver. Mexico, and I'm asking $35 each. $35 each if you need those or want these. Mexico way to stack silver with some foreign silver there. 34 and a 44. And then I also have this one here. This is the construction 1957 peso. And I am asking 40 on that one. One Benito. This one is 50% silver. And I would do 20 on it. 1947. Un peso. Really nice condition. I have 4 un pesos, 62, that's a 61. These are $8 each, 62 and a 60. I have 4 of them, $8 each. These are 10% silver. Good way, a cheap way to stack silver anymore is with these like giant nickels. You know, our silver nickels that we have. So that's a good way to stack it. All right. Looks like no interest in the Mexico silver. I do have some 10 pesos. Also, much larger. A 53 and a 56 if you're interested in those. One's got a reeded edge. The other one's got inscribed edge. All right. Buffaloes. A very nice buffalo. Full strong date, full liberty. Hair detail is very good and full horn. And this is a type 1. 1913 type 1. In amazing shape. That one is 16. And then I have a type 2, also for 16. So 13 type 1 and type 2. We have some proofs, and these are clad proofs. This is the 75S type 1 for $6. 77S. 78S. And a 76S. I need to check. Yes, I have gotten your email. I need to get you paid. I need to sell some stuff tonight to get you paid. And I'll get you paid right away. There's $6 there. Also have a 72 proof Kennedy for $3. $2,000 Philly, 2000 Philly Sacagawea, first year. Get it to focus in. I wish it was the very enhanced tail feathers, but it's not. because that would make it a Cheerios. I do $2 on that one. Uncirculated. Got $1 on this one. This is a NIFC 2005 Philly NIFC. Back to some foreign here. I have an 1898, 8-karat gold on it. That one's 50. Spain. $18.98. We've got some more silver here. This is a Thaler. This one is super shiny also. And I have 70 on it. It is marked the 1780. Yeah, Mama T is still in the hospital. She's had some improvement. Still very, very, very sick. Having sepsis can wipe you out. Okay, Scott, you take care, brother. That one is 70. Portugal, 1748. It is 91% silver. It weighs 8 grams. 1748, Portugal. 91% silver. And I've got 60 on it. I almost lost my mother, soon-to-be mother-in-law, to it. She had the same thing Mama T did, a really bad kidney infection and went septic. She was in a coma for about 3 or 4 days and then slowly came out of it. But it was hard. One is 1748. $18.64, L on the ribbon. And how you tell, like Ashes always tells everybody, because I got this one from him, is the pointed bust. Let me get it to focus in. So right here, it's either rounded or it comes to a fine point. If it comes to a fine point, that is L on the ribbon. That is the L on the ribbon variety. That one is 65. $18.64. Pretty decent looking. Full Liberty there. That one is 25. Got a little bit of corrosion on it. Thinking about taking it out of this and just soaking some acetone. Usually I don't take the corrosion off. $18.57, Flying Eagle. That one is 35. We have another foreign here. This is from Turkey. 5,000 lira, 1992. I do $1 on it. We have the 91 through 95 West Point World War II medal. And I have 80 on it. And it is a MS 69 deep cam. Like I can try it this way. That's from Trader B. This is a purple core. I was hearing my phone. Just a second here. Not the one I was looking for. All right, next up, I've got some nicer Wheaties here, much nicer. This is a 20 Denver, extra fine, 35. This one is 15. These 20s, early 20s, and this one's a little bit better. Or maybe not, but they're about equal. 15 also, same date. This one is $12, 1921. This one's in really nice condition. There's another 21, a little better. $25S. That one's just $1. $25 Philly. That one is $3. $26 San Francisco VF20. That one's $20. Tougher date to get. Another 26 Philly for $1. 24 Philly. Has a little bit of mint luster on that one. Another 24 Philly. It's a 1950. With some mint luster still on it. Really nice condition. It's about unk. So probably more about AU. That one's $1. 27 Philly. I got several of the 27s. There's a 29 for $2. 29 Denver. Another Philly, a 19 and a 43. Okay, next up, I do have a bunch of, let me move my paper out of the way. Some other stuff here. I don't know if you'd be interested in some rings, all this kind of good silver here. These are James Avery. It's kind of the higher end silver market for rings. This is the James Avery knot ring. This one is a size, get it to fold back over. It doesn't want to behave. There we go. That one's a 5.5. Normally they go for about $75 each. I would do it at 50. I'll take $25 off. And I have multiple different sizes. That one's the 5.5, and I believe this one is the 6. That's a size 6. This one is a size 4 scroll ring with hearts. And I would do 50 on that one. This one's a size 5, has a crown of Christ on it with thorns. It's usually a $125 ring. I would do it at half. Do half of that. So let's see what's half of, probably $65. I want 65. Size 6.5. This is Texas. My Texas. That one is a size 6.5. I would do it at half price. It's $169. So $130. Did you have a nice little cross pendant here? I would do for 15. It's got mother of pearl on it. We have some of the bigger pendants here. This one sells for 85. I would do it for 40. That one is for $10.
These would be great for Easter baskets.
Or Valentine's Day, right?
Or Valentine's Day.
Saturday.
Silver Keys, can you check your text message, please? Hi, Ray.
Sure.
Howdy, howdy. What size is that one? Size 3. I'd do it at 50. And then we have some of I've got some chains. So I have this one here, retails for $300. I do it at $150. It's a size 16 silver chain, James Avery silver chain with the infinity and the heart. Plastic just does not allow it to do justice at all. And same thing for this one, size 16 chain with pendant, $150. And then this one is just a chain with a pendant on it. And this one I would do for $25. Let me pull this one out. Dainty pendant here. $925 chain. This doesn't want to be. That one's 25 for the chain. That's more about a size 18 to 20 as far as the chain size on it. A little bit of turquoise. This one is 3.5. That one I have for $15. This one is a size 7.5 for $25. Let me do something here. Remove some of this light a little bit. There we go. Too much brightness. 7.5. Silver. These are all sterling. Just to let you know, size 5. The green stone. And then it's got 2 little baguettes on it. That one's 25. All the rest of these are about, each one of these is about 25 bucks. Is all I have on them. Size 8. Size 5.5. This one is a size 5.5. And then I do have a couple of Pandora rings. You guys like Pandora. Also got those at $25 each. These are sterling. It doesn't look like we have any ring lovers. Just plain band.
Not at the moment, anyways.
No. That one is a size 8 on that Pandora. So, all right, let me close this up and get out of the way. Okay, now I have to show you something, a little show and tell before I take off. What I found in the dirt this last weekend.
Look at that. A World War II. Is that copper?
It's a Freedom Medal. It's bronze.
It's bronze.
Yeah. So this would be what in 1946, these were issued to service members who were still active duty and that had been in World War II. So this is one of the coolest finds I have ever found. Now I have another one of these, but I didn't find it metal detecting. I don't remember where I got it, but here is kind of what it really looks like. And they weren't just given out to anybody.
Super interesting.
So that was one of the coolest finds I've ever found, metal detecting for sure.
Yeah.
And then, so in this last batch, this is what came out of the ground. So we got a bunch of weeds. Put some more light back over here. So that one's a 45, 51, just some common wheats here. There's one of them that's a little bit earlier. That's a 49S. That one's a 30 Denver. That's the earliest one there for this week. Then a couple of other 40s and 50s. 359s. A couple of putt-putt tokens and gaming tokens. Transit token. And then one of the coolest lines also I've ever found. Found a mint error.
A mint error?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not gonna.
It's a blank planchet. Copper.
Oh, look there.
That was a first for me to find a blank planchet. Metal detecting. I found one of these hunting coins before. You can buy them at the coin shop, but never thought I'd ever find one metal detecting.
Yeah, that's
Pretty wild.
That's pretty, yeah. I wonder if somebody tossed it thinking it wasn't, who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? Because it was in a big group of pennies that I dug up. Like someone lost their piggy bank. And so that's where some of these wheats came from. And really cool stuff there. So I did find one bling ring. Just copper. So out of all of that,
It's kind of a cool ring though.
Yeah.
Not adjustable in size. So do you know what size it is?
I'm guessing probably about let's see, I'm size 10. So size 10. Just copper bling. It did have it was blinged out at one point.
Cubic zirconium or something in it.
Yeah, or little pieces of glass. Stones that they cut in there. But it's copper band.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, I find really, I mean, that metal was just like, I'll show you one of my other cooler finds I also keep, or a few of them, is this.
And what is that besides being George Washington?
So this is from 1954.
Attainment.
Washington National Insurance Company. Attainment of 1 billion life insurance. Life accidental. It was a insurance medallion.
Oh, an incentive medallion of some sort.
It's got that other date down here, founded in 1911, but this one's from 1954. That's a big, thick, heavy metal. And also one of my other favorites.
Oh, a padlock. A letterbox padlock.
Yep. It would have been really cool to find the key for it, but
yeah, it would. Yeah, yes, it would.
So I have those in my room standing up. So that metal will go in with some of my other stuff that I have found metal detecting too, and stuff that I've purchased, and it'll go in this box.
All right.
Just like that, I found metal detecting. I think it's a hat pin for an officer.
Cool.
And then I do have where is it at? This one here. That one is from the Civil War, and it's with the anchor. So it's a naval button, Civil War.
Sure.
There's another cool one, the lame duck. So service members received that after they got out of World War II. A few other stuff. Some more were like a little. That's from World War One. So just other cool stuff that I got, and my military stuff, and
cool stuff. Cool stuff. And you already went through those, right?
Yeah, no one was interested.
All right. Ashes, you want to have another go at it? If you're still
Yeah, I'm
awake.
just sitting there, just watching. Nah, I'm good. Unless somebody wants to see something, I'll show something. But
he's watching Whatnot. You know it.
No, I'm not. I was actually talking to Ben on the phone. So no,
Oh,
I haven't
really?
watched Whatnot yet.
It's a first.
Yeah. Oh, Whatnot? What's that? What's Whatnot? What's Whatnot? What are we talking about? What's Whatnot?
Ray,
Exactly.
Pookie wondered if she could see the rope ring again.
Rope ring.
You showed it before the crosses and necklaces.
Deal. That one?
Before the turquoise. Yeah. Pookie, is it this one?
Ray, Ben wants to know how much for the military items. Were they for sale?
$1 billion.
What size is that, Ray?
So this one is a size 3.
A size 3, Pookie. That might fit your thumb. And how much are you asking on it?
Well, I was asking half of what it's listed for, so $50.
It is silver, Pookie.
Yeah, and there's your James Avery right there. So it's Avery. So if you look up James, there's a high collector's market for James Avery jewelry.
Yeah.
This is a retired piece.
You could try on my ring things here and see if it's the right size.
I don't think I have any.
Her ring finger her wedding ring is a 4 1/4.
Well, see, I do have some rings that size too. Like, so this is a 4 1/2.
Put a hold on that ring for her, she says.
Okay. Sure.
She'll be out here probably over the weekend, and we'll get out our ring sizer thing and she can try it on.
I'll try it on, yeah.
If that 4 would.
So
If that 4 would fit her. Well, Moose Socks, we have time to hop over and do the emails right now, real quick, if you're up for it. If you haven't stepped away in the last 2 minutes. And then I have a giveaway sponsored by Captain Vic. And I'll get that set up and ready. Bum, ba, da, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Are you here, Moose Socks? We'll do your emails. If you are. He's here. Moosock says, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Well, we'll go over and look at these new emails from Moosocks here. Walking the dogs with cars going by. All right. So it's hard to hear. Gotcha. We are going to, again, this is Moosocks. He takes PayPal, friends and family, and Cash App. This is new old stock Vancouver, Canada Olympic mittens, size small medium. Price is $25. Shipping is $7. That includes $100 insurance, additional insurance at cost. Can be combined. These are your hubby bought a metal detector. Did he get the Equinox 800? What did he get, Pookie? We have an Equinox 800. Ray, somebody asked earlier what metal detector you were using.
I use the Garrett AT Max. But I'll probably be upgrading to some other ones, maybe like the Mind Lab, or I'd like to get the Deus 2. So would be some that I would like to get.
There's your proof.
Want one of these? 2025 Libertad.
2025. Holy cow.
Yeah, just saw this on Facebook. Someone bought one. I was like, you suck.
All right. We have a 1925 Norse American metal. He says it is thick, 90% silver, only 33,750 minted. It is a CPG MS 60, listed at $365. He's asking $325 with a $7 ship. It includes $100 insurance. Additional insurance can be added, and he does combined ship. We have the Equinox 800, and I have a couple different coils for it. I have the small coil and the larger one. I probably need to get it out and do a software update on it, but Norse American Centennial, 1825 to 1925. Authorized by the Congress of the United States of America.
Yep, that's one of the two. There's a thick and a thin, and people add those to their commemorative collection. Goes right. There's not a spot for them in the book, but they love those, and those are super nice. That's a super great deal at that price.
How cool is that? Only 33,750 minted.
Now, is that the thick or the thin?
Thick.
This is the thick.
Okay, that's the one I have then.
There's also a gold version.
Yeah, I know. I think when you were researching, you found out how many different varieties of it there were. The gold, the thick, the thin, the round.
Well, that's a new one on me, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's one of the cooler ones they did. And I added it to my
your wish list.
What's that?
Your wish list.
No, I have one of those.
Okay, you don't have the thin.
No.
All right. We have an 1875 S, 20 cents. Shortest run of any U.S. coin, 90% silver, mintage 1.155 million.
Yep.
CPG, it's a GS6 listing for 145. He's asking $100 plus ship. Drop that in the chat. We'll get you up here to get a good look at that. 1875. $100 plus ship on this. Two-year type coin. I'm going to drop Musak's email in the chat, folks, in case somebody wants to reach out. Hey, Felty, welcome back. Okay. We've been through all the emails once. We've been through the panel once. How about I do this? Captain Vic sent me some items here to do as a giveaway. So I'm going to, I have to, this is a 1 cent. I'm sorry, it's a half cent. See there where it says half cent. And this one, a 1 pfennig from 1980. That will be the giveaway tonight.
While I was away, no, I'm here. I'll leave next Monday. I'll be gone all week next week, going to the Fire Chiefs Conference. But you know, I'm here this week.
Chit chat it up. And I will, whoops. There. Oh, good grief. Trying to set a 2-minute timer. You got 2 minutes. Chit chat it up, folks. Chit chat, chit chat. Chit the chat. You know how it works.
Make words, Kevin says.
Make words. That's what Pookie's eating. Don't those look delicious?
Yum.
She made those the other night. All right. Chit chat, chit chat. There's the GAW. I have not sent my St. Jude's box yet, so my entry there, if it pulls my name, it goes to St. Jude's always. And let me see if I can pull this up. Oh. Share the screen. You know how this works. Make words, chitty chitty bang bang. Sourdough Sunday. They are sourdough bagels. And I gave her some everything seasoning to put on the next ones.
I heard they ship very well to Virginia, just saying.
There you go, Pookie. I don't know.
Just saying. Put them in a freezer and just send them. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I was going to say maybe frozen and then in a freezer box with an ice thing. She's going to do a double batch. Neener. No fair, Pookie. Going to give it about 20 more seconds if you haven't been chit-chatting. You're going to be SOL.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. We're going to come over here. Oops. Boo, 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 boo. All right, we're going to edit that list. Going to go up here, take out participants. Hey, did anybody, not that I'm condoning it, I'm not saying it's not, anybody win anything on the Super Bowl, on a Super Bowl board? If anybody put any money out there?
If I would have bet on the most boringest game or the worst halftime show, I would have won. But that's just
Yeah.
I did see that Bad Bunny and the TV state, who was it? ABC or NBC, whoever it was, and the NFL are going to pay a lot of fines.
Really?
For the language that he used. They said even in Spanish.
Oh,
You still can't use the words that he used.
Oh.
He dropped the F-bomb, a lot of words that you can't say on television.
He got his money. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
So
Somebody else is going to pay it. He really doesn't care.
Spanish, so
yeah, I mean, I didn't understand what the heck he was saying, but still, it's the. I watched the other one. I watched the other halftime show, and it was okay, but it was a little underwhelming for what I thought it was going to be.
I don't get the TV, so I didn't watch. I didn't even have the option to watch it. So, all right,
I watched it on Hulu, so I pulled it up on Hulu to watch it. But
Hulu's that's a paid one, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's paid out. Yeah.
Okay. Let me read the names. If your name isn't on the list, put a 1 in chat.
You bet on the streaker, Casey.
Ashes, Kelty, Jonathan, Kevin, Mike Schleiss, Moosox, Mr. Blue, Fino, Pookie, Ringmaster, myself, and that's it.
You're disappointed in Trader B's show?
Fino. I heard, didn't Mr. the Beast or something have a 48-hour or something?
Yes, because
so Mr. Beast got on there. He had 600,000 people in his Whatnot stream.
Oh my gosh.
He gave away a 2020 Lamborghini valued at $250,000. Gave away a 1 kilogram gold bar. Gave away a Lego set that was worth $15,000. Gave away a $60,000 Rolex. Gave away 35 or something like $60,000 or $70,000 in Pokemon cards. And 2 nights before the Super Bowl, he gave away an all expense paid trip for 2 to the Super Bowl.
All right,
I really enjoyed the game in person. So
you have a good night, Ida. So when you win a Lamborghini like that, I mean, you can't afford like the taxes and everything on. Does he provide the money for the taxes for?
You probably have to sell it and then pay your taxes.
Yeah, you got just immediate sale and just liquidate it. I'm sure that's what would have to happen. That's what I would have to do. But before I pay the taxes on it, I would put insurance on it for like 2 or 3 days, and I would drive it.
Oh heck yeah, just for fun.
All right.
Well, Felty, they tell you at the very beginning when you click on that it has adult Navy sailor language, and so there's a lot of those channels out there. So Yeah, they have a lot of that, even some of the songs. So
Shuffle
I
it
get
3
it.
times. Once for me, once for you, once for everybody else. Yeah, you've got to you pick and choose the ones you watch. But yeah, I remembered it about Sunday evening late. I was like, "Oh, I maybe should have watched that." All right, folks, we're going to start.
Ducks. That's right. Go Ducks.
Ducks.
Shoot that duck.
And that V-nickel I showed you earlier,
Yes.
it replaced this V-nickel. I just took this one out of my typeset. So
Ooh, you
shield
upgraded.
nickel. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's upgrade. So, and this is my current cat bust half for the lettered edge. This is the one.
Yeah, Felty, if you ever work cows in a corral with me, yes, I know how to drop them.
Here we go. Who's coming up from the rear?
Who is it? Who is it? Oh, Kevin Rose.
Kevin
with the strawberry.
I think I finished fourth. Yes.
Like strawberry fields forever. Congratulations, Kevin Rose. I just have to look here. Felty was close.
I was not even.
You know, you were close, Ashes, and you broke out.
I said I was fourth. Yeah, I saw I was fourth right there. The number one duck at the bottom.
And I was
Silver keys.
Felty was
close.
close.
Oh, that's all right. Let me close out of that.
Like that elephant?
Send to Ida, he says.
Will do, Kevin Rose. I will add it right now. But what is that, Ray?
It's an elephant.
Is hidden here?
1802 from Ceylon. Elephant. Let's see if I can get some of the lighting set right. There we go. Look at that. Pachyderm.
What is the ask? On what, Felty? The elephant?
On the elephant? Yeah.
Yeah, this one's $100. And here's the other elephant.
Yeah, do you have that country silver keys Moose Locks is asking?
Do I have what country?
In your book.
I will have to look. What year is it? Again, Finning. Because I think it's yeah, no. It's too early for my book.
There you go, Ashes.
Sorry, Fino, I didn't mean to. Now you have to go listen to Strawberry Fields.
What am I looking at, sir? I'm sorry. I looked up.
1935.
Not 1 cent. That's pretty.
And that is very pretty.
One centavos, copper 1 centavos.
Yeah, Mexicano. Estudos unos mexicanos.
Vote for Pedro. Welcome in.
Hey, vote for Pedro. How's it going? Felty, they do demand a little bit more money, but it's a small market for Booker T's and Washington Carvers, quite honestly.
Let me show this. So, Kevin, there it is. in the bag, and I will put that in the St. Jude's right now. All right. Do you want to go again, Ray or Ashes?
I'm just doing show and tell because no one seems to be interested in buying. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I was.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just upgrading my typeset book from this to this.
nice.
I do have. Did I get?
And my barber.
This
from
one I
this
can't. This one I can't
to this.
update. That one's a tough one to update.
And then I'm updating to this barber. Woohoo.
Let's see.
This 71 half down. What's the ask on the BU Mexican?
Oh, I'm going to send that off for grading. That's getting sent out. Because it's a nice early date.
Ooh, Pookie. Yeah, you probably bulked right up there to about like 98 pounds today.
It's 1937D gold maple. 1937D is the 3-legged buffalo. And you can actually get a 3.5-legged buffalo, which I think is a 1913.
This one I got to get sent out too. Why would you send that ugly thing out? Because it's got a clamshell error, which makes it very valuable.
Oh.
So when they peel like that, and if it retains the peel, it's called a clamshell, very valuable.
You need a barber. You need to show that barber, Ashes.
I just felt you asking what does the former barber look like. I was just showing you what the.
Oh yeah, you got a nice.
Yeah, so this is what's coming out of the book. 12S. But this is going in the book.
It's a good upgrade for sure. What is that, about a $300 coin?
That's a beautiful.
Yeah, $350. Yeah, about $350. Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Going in right now because there's the empty flip. Woo!
That's gorgeous.
And then, of course, this is a really good upgrade here. This is half pound getting upgraded.
This is my Togo coin.
That's your what coin?
Togo.
Oh, hobo. Nice.
Which would be the West African.
Mm-hmm.
Francs.
The franc.
Francs. Got French francs, French fries, French toast.
See where it says Togo right here.
Yeah.
I thought you said hobo. I was looking for the carving.
Togo.
Oh, I got you now. All right, I'm with you now.
1920s to into the 50s. 24 to 56, I think is what it says. Yeah.
Here's my little half dime.
This one is This is my Tunis coin, the dinar, which is Tunisian. Pedro was sick. I missed it. I'll have to scroll back. Oh, that's nasty. Sorry, Pedro. I'm glad you're doing better, though. What else is interesting here? I like the Norway coin. I'll pull it out of here.
Yeah, Shelty, your typeset's not going anywhere.
This is my Norway. I don't mean to.
Here you go, Felty. That's my current little 1871 half dime. That's what's replacing it.
Nice sharp update.
Ooh, let me get a closer look at that.
23. Oh, I was looking at the Buffalo.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Yes. But there's the current half, and that's what's taking its place.
Ooh, that's got some pretty toning on it too.
And then there's the reverse.
Beautiful.
Oh, redneck right there, but that's all right. And then here's the current barber and the new barber.
Look at the toning on that one as well. That's a beautiful barber. Both of them are beautiful.
Some nice little upgrades.
Oh, Pedro, that sounds absolutely miserable.
Yuck.
All right, show it to us, Ray.
Ooh.
I don't think that's.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Wow.
For a 28, yeah.
Yeah.
This one's got issues.
Oh.
I mean, don't talk about the coin like you give it a complex, man. Come on.
This one, I like that one a lot.
Which old one? Okay.
Ben didn't want these. He said they're too fancy for him. These key date coins.
Fancy like Applebee's.
There's your little maple leaf right there next to the date. The maple leaf issue.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Felty says the old one might upgrade mine on the
barber dime. Okay. This is my little Buffalo in my typeset. It's Wanger certified. Ooh, Hawaii.
Definitely, yeah. Full horny.
Not bad for a little 13.
Wow.
Wanger certified, as they say.
Moosox asks if the Mexico Air coin, he said that's the Mexico Air coin I found you, right, Ray?
Yes, that is correct.
Sorry, Felty, didn't mean to put that earworm in her. But, you know.
Tell Mom we said hello, Kelty.
We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in my to send off list.
Oh, these are ones to send off to grading?
Yeah, they're grade worthy.
A high school chemistry teacher. Oh. Right, Fino?
There's nothing to worry about a high school chemistry teacher. That's where you get your potassium and you flush it down the toilet.
I don't know. I'm thinking of at our old house, we had a metal shed where Mr. had all of he makes homemade fireworks.
Yep, get a little aluminum nitrate.
He makes fantastic mortars. Ooh, 1831.
So this is called the cud right here is called the whale.
Oh, it does kind of look like a whale, doesn't it?
And so this is on cuds on coins. This is your number right there, and it goes for well over that. The condition that it's in.
Hey, Jude.
So that was one of my little finds from a coin shop. I knew it was a cud, and then bought it and came home. And
Cool. I have a cool bracelet. Oh, I made some hats too.
just need to get my membership with NGC set up. Just haven't done it yet.
You want a warm and soft hat. I made this beanie.
You just got to do it.
And it is 98% alpaca. That thing is so soft. Oh my gosh, is this soft. Cool little beanie. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. And I like Hey Jude. And I love her, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nowadays, you know what they call it now? Hey, dude. I love her. Now.
Sergeant Pepper, Lonely Heart Clubs. I like Blackbird too. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. All right.
Well, I guess
Right.
I'm going to call it a night.
Incredibly soft too. I mean, it wicks moisture away. It's, yeah. Yeah, Pookie got some muskox wool. I'd like to get my hands on some of that to make some stuff. But all right, for those of you that don't know, we have a birthday coming up too, Mr. Ashes.
You know, 14th
Yes.
is Saturday.
Yep.
He's doing a Saturday live stream where he's giving away everything he's ever bought on coin. It's going to be a major giveaway.
Mr. Beast has nothing on Ashes except a Lamborghini and
if I get 600,000 people in the stream, I'll give away this nice gently circulated bicentennial $2 bill. Okay.
I have a quad.
Check out this bell I dug up. It's a jingle bell.
Oh, I got to show you the radar note, Ray. Radar.
Yeah, the radar. Pookie, I'm already have a tab open. Kevin, there's a rattlesnake alpacas right here in town.
Abington. There you go. Nice. National note. National currency.
But let me pull it up so you can see it.
615516. There you go.
It's a nice little example graded. Thank you, Felty. Thank you, Pedro. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
It was graded extra expensive.
So I'll tell the story again on this one, and I'll hop off. But so I went to the Knoxville, Tennessee coin show. There's guys always got bills. That's right. I am greater than Mr. Beast. So he had this note in his thing, and I didn't have a People's National Bank. I had First National Bank of Avignon, which was the graded note the other graded note that I had, and it. I bought it back in probably 5 months ago, maybe something like that, and I paid $600 for it. Guy wanted $650. I said, I'll give you $550, and he countered at $600, so I bought it for $600 for this other note. I'll show you what it looks like here.
Dino says he'd like to see the Barber Half album, Ashes, to see where you're at with it.
I don't have a Barber Half. It's my typeset, but I'll show it to you. So I bought this one for $600. It's a brown back, 1882. A really nice note. It had been minor restoration, so I paid $600 for it. And so the guy, I show it to, he shows me his note, and we're talking about that. And he said, "Oh yeah, that's a nice note." And so I pulled this one out, and I showed it to him. He said, "Oh, that's nice." And he looks at it, he looks at it, and looks at it, and he says, "That note's worth $4,000. I said, "Oh, that's cool." So I walked away. I said, "I'll be back in a few minutes." So I walked away thinking about it, and I go tell Ben, and Ben looks at me and is like, So I walked back over. I said, "Well, how would you trade for this note and that note?" And so he ended up giving me this note, which he wanted $1,300 for, and $1,200 cash for this note. I only paid $600 for it. So, I came out, when you do the math, I came out $1,900 for the goods, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
And I still have a First National Bank and another First National Bank that I still have. So I've got one of each bank, so it's not bad. And of course, I got the Civil War quarter note, so all good. No, that guy at the fun show would not sell it to me. He wanted $5,000 for that one down there. Felt it. He wouldn't sell it because he was just a nice guy. So bless their hearts.
Bless their heart, for sure.
But
Pedro says you'll never forget your 25th birthday. Just don't look at it.
Oh, yeah. But Fino, you were asking about the Barber book. It's not a Barber book. It's my U.S. typeset. So it's done. It's got the half cents, the large cents, all the small cents, the 2 cent piece, and the 3 cents right there. So some are, in nicer conditions. This is a 1798 drape bust, real hard to see, but you can see the date on it. So it's pretty nice. This one's full Liberty for that Indian head, so it's pretty nice. Then all the cat bust half dimes. I just upgraded that one. Shield with rays, shield no rays. I just updated that 67. Of course, there's a racketeer. That one's gold plated. That's the gold plated racketeer nickel. 1883, no cents. Of course, there's one with cents. And then other nickels and half dime or dimes, cap, Liberty, Just upgraded this one. That's Liberty Head Barber dime. Just upgraded that one. I'll do a video one day. There's a 20-cent piece, and then just upgraded this. That's the cat bust dollar. I just upgraded. And then that's the barber half that I just upgraded. And then there's a 16 Walker first year. So it's kind of following what Moosock says. He has one set that's first year of every one. So I tried to follow suit a little bit. There's a 21 Pilgrim commemorative half. There's a really nice, I'm not a toner, but that's a super nice tone Stone Mountain. And then, of course, 93. And then, of course, there's my Hobo Monroe. My kids got me that for Christmas, so that goes in here.
That's an
And
awesome.
then the seated no motto, and the seated motto, and then the trade dollars. And then just Morgan's, Eisenhower. We need to get me better seateds. They're not bad, not too bad now. Bicentennial set, all proof cameo, and then just coins there, and then a couple of commemorative and an eagle. That's it. So, yeah, I mean, it's which seateds, Felty? I mean, there's only like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I don't know.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's only like 14 seateds in this album.
He said the halves.
A half seated halves. Yeah, I mean, they could probably stand to be upgraded. They're all right. I mean, but you can't be number one everywhere, though, right? But take a look at that dime, 1891. Can't be number one everywhere.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
I gotta let you be number one sometimes, Felty. It just makes you feel better. But yes, my seated halves could use a little bit of love and upgrade. We'll get there one day.
He said he'd sell you all of his AUs.
Yeah. All your halves are AUs? And you're going to sell me a trade dollar too? I actually like my dollars. I like that circulation cameo. I like that. It doesn't always have to be BU. Fino, I have a Kennedy half dollar book from 64 2011 that is complete. I have a wheat cent collection that's complete, everything except for the 09 SVDB. I'm just too frugal or cheap to buy one, whichever way you want to put it. In my desk here beside me, of course, I have a biblical coin collection I've been working on, but I also have another commemorative book for the commemorative halves, Franklin halves, Walking Liberty halves, another Indian head cent book, and a Buffalo nickel. So I have those books if I wanted to fill them out, but I just went down that rabbit hole with commemoratives, and I sold the collection, and it's like, what am I doing with my money? And so I'm just going to make that book nicer and fill out. You just buy stuff that I like, and then just let the rest of it go. So, but I have books available. I got a Buffalo Dance Co. available. If somebody wants it. I got a Indian Dance Co. If someone wants it. The Indian Dance Co. If someone wanted it, I actually could fill it out and complete that book for you and send it to you complete. I do have all those coins that would make that work. my wife bought me the Walking Liberty $50 book, so I probably will work on that and put that together since she bought me the book. I got a Franklin book, which is easy to put together. I may put that together one day. So, oh, I know, Moose Socks. I know. That's why I didn't go all the way down that rabbit hole that you did with all the first years. Man, it would be so hard to do that. But I'll show you my two favorite coins that I have in my personal collection. Most everybody has seen these, I think, probably. They are part of my biblical coin collection. Sorry about the loud noise there. They're in a 9-coin slab. But so one of my favorite coins, of course, there's a Widow's Mite. It's one of my nicest Widow's Mites. I like that pretty well. Nice variety. Then I have, this is 1603 to 1604, Great Britain King James shilling. King James, who the King James Bible is named after. He's the one that asked him to go translate that all and so people could read it. So that's the shilling for his reign. And then my other one is from 1071 to 1078. It's a Michael VII Byzantine Empire gold coin. And this is Jesus on this side, holding the jeweled book of the gospel. And then this is Michael VII. Now Ben has a lot of those sets completed. I just haven't gone down that route. This coin should weigh 4.44 grams, which would equal to 72 pennyweights. Just what they did back in the day. So it's almost a perfect weight, which is really nice. But really cool gold coin. So those are my favorite ones. I think that's in my collection. Yeah, and I have a bunch of these. Anybody ever wants Widow's Mites? I have Widow's Mites. I got about 10 or 12 of these similar to this. I'd let go. Just let me know. Shoot me an email. Somebody wants one. I'll make you a deal on them. So just
Do
to
you
move
have
them.
an 09S Indian head?
09S Indian head?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think I have 2 of them. I think I have one that's great. We sold the 09S VDB. We sold it. I think I have an 09S. One second. Got my biblical collection in the floor.
I've got a few ancients, Pedro. Because that's all I'm lacking to finish one of my Indian books.
That's when she jokes around and says, yeah, she has lots of ancients. One of them sitting in there in the rocker in the front living room.
Smart people.
Yeah, he is. Been married to me for 41 years. He's aging fast. Oh, what do you? Obverse damage?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. 1 second. One momento, please. And
Fino, I have a 1909 S VDB, or an 09 S VDB that I did a partial trade for.
I know who you got it from.
I got it from Red.
Yep.
So yeah, so this is a 09S. Let's see, there we go. And that's the damage. You see that little black mark right there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take it out of this wrapper.
It's like a little ding, or is it a little
I don't
corrosion,
know.
or?
Yeah, I don't know if it's corrosion but right there you can see it right there.
Oh.
Like you had a tracheostomy or something.
Yeah, a little gouge of some sort.
Yeah, but so that's most of Liberty there. Yeah, so that's the one that's from NGC. And then also have this one, which is raw.
Well, that doesn't have the damage, but
I will, Pedro.
I don't know.
Yeah, 420 for either one of them. So. And then, of course, you got to have, all those key dates. So I also have an 08. Yes. Just in case someone's looking for one. Right there, the 08 is. And because you just never know, because you need that other really key date.
That's the one I need.
The 69/69, and then I need another 77.
Yeah, and then you have
both of them.
Two 77s. And then our 1888/7 is coming back as an 1888. They didn't give us the designation to 8/7.
Oh.
This is a 69/69.
Uh-huh.
So we sent it off to PCGS to get it graded and attributed, and it's coming back a $13 coin, and we spent like $60 getting it in there. And I still believe, and Ben does too, we still believe it is a 1888/7, which would make it like a $2,000 or $3,000 coin.
Are you gonna submit it?
Yeah, we're looking to either send it to ANAX or send it off to NGC. And yes, Ashes is like a coin shop without the shop.
What do you have on the 69/69?
It's lower overhead that way.
5% off of that, whatever that comes out to. So $110.
So you said on the 77, you said 50% off, right?
Yes, they're $1,300. I would do 50% off. And so, how do you know this is a 69/69? According to the Cherry Picker's Guide and what we read, it's because it's flat on top of that 9. You can kind of see it right there at the top.
Oh.
That makes it a 69/69.
Huh.
Then you can see a little bit around the 6 right there.
I have to look at my other one to see.
Yeah, that's tough to see. And then, of course, the 77. That's the reverse of the 77. one of these days I'm going to buy a shekel of tire, but it's $3,000 to buy that thing. So I'd like to have that for my biblical coin collection. If I wasn't so frugal, right? Yeah. I did get to hold one when I was at the fun show, which was pretty cool. Super nice coin, man. I was like, man, I cannot. I said I could, I just probably shouldn't. And this is a 66 DDO. Pretty neat.
Wow.
Well, I know a guy's got them, Filthy. Just let me know when you're ready.
All right. Well, folks, I think I'm going to get off of here. Call it an evening.
Thanks for hosting.
Love y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Not sure. I believe Southern Coins is doing the trade show Saturday.
Yep,
Folks.
he's already advertised for the Valentine's Day show. So, yep, he's going to be up.
And
That makes it very sweet.
keep Mama T in your thoughts, folks.
Yeah, definitely so.
We'll throw some updates out there Saturday. And
Hi guys, I'm heading out.
Have a happy birthday, Ashes.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good night, Ray. Everybody else in the chat, good night. Good night. Hope you
Good
have
night,
a good night. Be kind, folks. Keep people in your thoughts. Don't forget to wash your hands, everybody. Have a good night.
Oh, and somebody, what if Big T and Mama T? I know Mama T's not going to stream Sunday, but as long as Big T's okay with it, somebody will be streaming in her stead on Sunday, whether it's me or and I may do it and just not stream that evening, or Keys.
That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be great.
One of the two of us will stream.
Yeah.
And then just be prepared, because you know what I'll be asking you to do and where I'll be asking you to send it. So pass the word.
Pass the word. And if you stream for them, I might run a little while Sunday night or something. That would be great.
And it's really important for you to know that she took a helicopter ride. Helicopter rides aren't free.
No, they aren't.
They're somewhere between $40,000 and $60,000. Granted, I know they have some insurance, but still, there's a lot of bills they're going to do, and they do a lot for the community. So if you're so inclined and you want to, make sure you show up Sunday, pass the word, and then we may do something special for them. Okay.
Pass the word, folks. They do not at this point.
No, they did not. They do not, Filthy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Helicopter rides. So where I live in Virginia, we have medical services by helicopter that are private, except for 2 helicopters. I have one helicopter stationed near me at my local airport that is staffed by the Virginia State Police as the pilot, and then the medical staff is staffed by our hospital, and they don't charge. That helicopter is free. And they also have that same ride next in Richmond. Chesterfield Fire Department runs that there, and that helicopter ride is for free. So in Virginia, because we have options for free, they have to tell you up front, if you're able to listen, that it's going to cost you. So you can, most every helicopter company, there's only like 2 companies that run them all, and you can pay like $60 or $70 or whatever that is a year for a subscription fee, and it covers everybody in your family, or at least your immediate family. So nice little insurance policy, but you don't have to pay $120,000 or $85,000 for a helicopter ride when you need it. Not that we care that it costs something for your health, right? But still, you don't want to have that surprise, and then they don't soft bill, they hard bill, which means they keep billing you and send you to collections. So, but that's my PSA for today. Stay safe. Thanks, everybody.
Stay safe. Be healthy, everybody. Wash those hands. Wash those hands. And with that, hopefully we'll see everybody this weekend And Fino, I want to hold your hand. Oh, that's terrible, Fino. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Have a good night, everybody.